Hi, you're listening to the My Body, My Story podcast.
Age is just a number. Keep it cool, calm and collected, and be yourself, be happy and smile every day.
This is the 45 over 45 chapter, where we celebrate rule breakers and role models, the women who inspire us to live life our way and to show their sensuality, beauty, soul and true essence. I'm your host Alina, and I'm interviewing 45 women over the age of 45 while they're sitting in my makeup chair and getting their makeover for the project's photo shoot. Here we talk about what it's like to be 45 plus, adjusting to the changes that come with time, and we'll listen to the stories of our participants. If you have an interesting story to share, we'd love for you to participate. You can email us on info@alexandrawalker.com, and that's Alexandra spelled with a KS, or visit our website alexandrawalker.com. Hi Alicia, thank you so much for joining us today. Nice to see you in my makeup chair. While I do your makeup, I want to ask you about you. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, my name is Alicja and I'm 52 years old. Actually, I'll be turning 53 in 6th of April. And I was born in Poland and arrived in Australia in 1991.
Wow, that's a long time.
A long time, yes. Such a wonderful country. Beautiful land of Oz. I love it.
It felt like home straight away? How did you feel when you first arrived?
Actually, it didn't. I didn't like it. The first day I arrived, it wasn't so pleasant because it was so unknown to me. Everything was so different. But I guess it's just after a couple of months I got used to it. So I love it now. It's beautiful. I love it here. It's home. Yeah. I call Australia home now.
Close your eyes. So what did you do? So you arrived. What was the plan? How old were you?
I was 22 at that time.
Wow.
The plan was just to stay here.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed a few months off and having time off. When I arrived, I couldn't speak English much at all.
Mm-hmm.
So I started working in fashion warehouse.
Nice.
As just a general helper.
Yeah.
To unpack boxes and clothes and things like that.
Did you get some fashion sort of tips? Look up for me. Like while working there, did you
Not
learn
really,
anything?
because that was kind of manual job, manual labor. But the fashion, the sense of style, I have it in me. So that's why I already start working something in that field because I really like fashion.
Yeah.
Yes, so that was my kind of first job, and then the rest of my life I spent working in fashion for over 25 years.
Oh, wow.
And I love it.
So what did you do then in fashion? Did you move into anything particular?
Yeah, I was working in all different jobs, starting like fashion agencies and in-house modeling and stuff like that. Till like retail stores, working in management in retail stores.
Close. What was your favorite part of fashion industry? Because it sounds very glamorous, when you think of...
It sounds glamorous, but also I think you get to interact with lots of different people, customers, and I love talking to people. I love people. I like to hear their story, and it's kind of you meeting new people, and it's all on the go. It's also like a fast vibe, very fast vibe fashion.
Yeah.
New trends. You're always on the go. That's why I like it. I hate stagnation, so I cannot do just office job. It's not for me.
Yeah.
I have to be on the go constantly. doing things. It's in my nature.
Yeah.
I'm fire sign, that's why.
What do you think, what are you most passionate about?
I love people in general. I love people, as I said, I love talking to people, meeting new people, all different ethnicity. I love animals. I have a little dog at home, and her name is Pusia. She's Maltese Shih Tzu.
Maltese? I'm a Maltese as well.
Shih Tzu, and she's so cute.
Oh, how old is she?
She's 13 now.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, I love her. She's my baby.
Oh.
And I love fashion, as I said before. That's my passion. I like music. I like listening to music. Classical music. I love classical music, especially Chopin.
Oh.
Yeah, and music in general, pop, anything. I like dancing, but not so much dancing now with all the restriction going on.
Yeah.
So has been tough for
Lockdown?
the last year. I like going for walks, watching movies.
What movies do you like?
I like movies with Anthony Hopkins, my favorite actor.
Ah, Anthony Hopkins, yeah. Have you travelled much?
Not really much lately. I was in Europe in 2018, and that I'm so lucky. That was so fortunate because I got to see my sister and was there for about 4 months. And I came back, and then shortly after that, the corona thing started. So
Perfect timing.
just fortunate I got to come back home.
Yeah, you didn't get stuck, thank God.
And then from that time didn't go away anywhere, just in Sydney. But it's such a beautiful place, Sydney. We're so fortunate here. We've got like lots of beaches, and the weather is nice and sunny. Lots of places to go out in nature. It's beautiful.
Everyone knows that with age we change, but what positive changes have you experienced with age?
I think age is just a number, and everything else you keep in your mind, kind of. It's up to you how you feel. If you feel young at heart, you still, young. Your age, it doesn't change anything. If you're 50 and you feel like 20,
That's right.
that's how I feel, like I'm still active and full of life.
What matters is on the inside.
So yeah, it matters what's inside. It doesn't stop you from doing, things. It's still everything is possible. And the other thing is, I think I find much more of a inner peace. I'm more peaceful. I'm more maybe content, peaceful.
Than when you were younger?
When I was younger, I was more fiery. I was like more impulsive. And now I'm more like, peaceful. I take it easy, stay cool, calm and collected.
You know what values now.
Yes. So I think that's very good actually with age. You just maybe if you knew what you know now back then I think you'd be very cool.
Lockdown? Yeah.
Because you went through so many experiences and stuff.
That's right, you learn as you
grow. It made you wiser. But I don't regret anything. I'm just happy at this point of my life.
That's right.
Yeah.
No regrets.
No
you
regrets.
lived it the way you wanted it.
Yes. Just have to keep spontaneous, and you keep young at heart, energetic. No matter if you're 45, 50, 60,
That's right.
people are still so, youthful at even in 60s.
That's right.
Like if you feel young at heart, the age is only a number.
Mm-hmm. So true. I think sometimes people age themselves for no reason. They just look at a number that they're, they're 50s or 40s or 60s,
And they
and that's
maybe
it. They just
even
decide.
get like depressed over and stuff. Or,
Mm-hmm.
my life is just coming to the end. Not to the end, because you can live long. It's like 70s, 80s, even 90s. But like if you have your mentality set in not positive way and
That's
like
right.
think negatively, it just brings you down a little. So you just have to constantly remind yourself how beautiful, how happy you are, how fortunate you are. Every day you got to, see the sunlight, sunshine. And I think, like the thing is, if you wake up every day and you take each day with the smile, I think the world will smile with you.
Yeah, it'll
So
smile back
yeah,
at
like
you,
and beauty. The thing about beauty is not about outer look, about how you really look.
It's what's on the
It's
inside,
from
isn't
what's inside, your inner beauty, like your kindness, your kindness to other people, your beautiful heart, and then people can feel it, and this is true beauty, and this beauty never aged,
That's right.
And of course, we like to feel, especially as women, we all like to feel fabulous, and we like to have our makeup done, our hair done, everything can have been, like feeling very special. And this is important as well, to make yourself feel special in that way as well. But not to forget about the
inner happiness, the inner beauty.
The inner beauty.
Yeah. What is the biggest challenge you are experiencing at this age right now?
The biggest challenge, I think I just felt some stagnation in my life. Because over the last years I sat with the COVID and some restriction and other things also in my personal life I was experiencing. I feel very stagnant, and as I said before, this stagnation to me it's like a killer to your mind. So because I always have been very active, I have to be always on the go. I'm very fast-paced person, so that was a challenge. And I'm so happy now. I'm sitting on this chair today, honestly, because I needed a boost. Like I need something to pick me up, and I think this is it. This is something I needed right now.
Yeah.
I'm so happy. Honestly, I feel so much, I don't know, joy, and I feel happy.
Yeah.
I feel happy I'm here.
Glad.
Meeting you, and like I also believe in meeting people. You find yourself in places and meet people, every person in your life for a reason. And there is no such thing as coincidence. Me talking to you, or even maybe someone see this footage of me sitting here. And if someone needs inspiration, if any woman out there sitting and thinking, oh, I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy, don't think like that.
Exactly.
You are beautiful, you are worthy.
Live in the moment.
Every human being on this earth is worthy of love.
Exactly.
And lots of women who maybe say, no, I'm not worthy of this, or have some barriers between to opening up, just to be more vulnerable with yourself. And also I'm learning as well, sorry, I just got a little bit emotional. I'm learning to open up more because I have been very enclosed, not trusting people much. So kind of, I was isolated. And I'm learning to be more vulnerable with people and to take risk and not to fear. Fear is the very bad thing, and it's really stop you from things. So me sitting here, this is very challenging for me. And if I can do it, anyone can do it. So I recommend to each woman, if you see it, if you want to do it, do it. Just do it for yourself.
Describe your greatest accomplishment.
I don't really have one. To be honest, I tell you, like, I didn't win Oscars or Nobel Prize. This is me being kind of,
look down.
I was nominated for anything. But I think, my accomplishment to me was coming here from foreign country, from far away, because I was born in Poland. Coming here at young age of 22, without knowing the country, without speaking English, and taking the risk, starting from scratch here, building my life. That was very huge accomplishment because I had to learn the language, I learned new skills, I meet lots of beautiful people, and I loved every minute of it. I mean, it was hard and challenging from the beginning, but I don't regret. No. I would do it over again. So that's my accomplishment.
A journey of discovery.
Imagine, like, I didn't even know, like, back then in Poland, my gosh, where is Australia? I was dreaming, this country is so beautiful, and it's sunshine, and it's blue sky, and I loved it. And I had a dream to come here, and I made it.
You made it.
Without, like, language, without, knowing people.
You weren't scared, you took that chance.
No,
and it's only,
because I'm not scared.
22.
There is very little things in this life I'm afraid of. I'm not afraid.
That's great.
And I don't really have like fear in me. I did before, but I've done lots of work, mental and spiritual work and meditation. So I can now speak without, any barriers.
That's right.
And I'm like not afraid. If people see me and they see me crying or vulnerable, it's okay because I'm just an average person. I'm just an ordinary person, and everyone has a story, and this is my story I share with you.
What advice would you give your 30-year-old self?
Well, okay, so if I go back to my 30, being 30, what advice? To be honest, I would not change anything in my life because sometimes you think, okay, that no regrets because every mistake maybe I made, every experience I had, I learned something from it. And that's what's matter to me. So I would just say to myself, Alicia, well done. And then, you're beautiful, stay the way you are. Yeah. Be open to people, be spontaneous. Spontaneity is the most amazing thing. You don't prepare for things like some people do. I speak from my heart. I don't prepare things right on the list of things. So I have to say that, I have to say that. Yeah. I speak from what I feel. Very spontaneously, and I'm in life the same with people as well. I don't have reservation towards anyone. I can speak to anyone, any ethnicity. Yeah. I just love people, and even it's funny because coming here without speaking English, and other people maybe speaking English a little bit, some other people speaking Chinese or different language, Greek, Arabic. And how do we communicate?
Yeah.
We communicate somehow, even starting from the gesture, you know, and then little words saying whatever you can remember in English, some with very heavy accent, and then some people were laughing at me because I couldn't talk, or I said like the word, you know, not like totally different meaning, but it was so fun, and I learned from it. And even like if you're trying, you learn things faster as well, even the language, because if you have reservation and then you're afraid to say it because someone would say, oh, you didn't say this correctly, and they laugh at you, then you like withdraw, you won't learn. But if you open and you say it, people correct you and you laugh about it, you just kind of take it as a fun experience.
Learn something.
And that's how I was. And I think I learned the language very fast. Between 1 year, I was able to like get a proper job, you know, working with customers and stuff. So, yeah.
So your desire to talk to people actually helped you to learn the language.
Yeah, because I'm a very talkative person. Probably you noticed that already. I can't believe it. I love to talk, and I love talking to people. That's why I'm very like a people person, and I love people. I love life, and I'm very spontaneous. I'm very open. Yeah. Ay.
What advice would you give younger women who will eventually undergo these changes?
You're talking about like physical appearance,
Or just
like
growing up, you know, growing older. What advice would you give women that will, you know, maybe they're 40 at the moment or they're 50 and they're growing older? What advice would you share with them, having been through, you know, your 50?
Don't freak out. As I said before, age is just a number. Keep it cool, calm and collected, and be yourself, be happy and smile every day. Show your beauty. Don't be like, oh, okay, my hair is grey, I've got to do my regrowths, my nails is not done, or, you know, my white teeth are not so white anymore, or I put few kilos weight. Don't be like that. Take it easy. You are beautiful. The inner beauty makes you beautiful. As long as you just chill out. Because sometimes I see women and they all done up, maybe even sometimes over the top with the artificial eyelashes and nails and everything tip top. And maybe one day her world will change. For example, something will happen. She is not able to maintain her outer appearance, do her nails, do her eyelashes, whatever she was doing. And then, honestly, she will find herself in very depressed state. Because for her, that would be different world. So my advice to women is any age, especially like 30s, 40s, because 20s, that's very young stage. Experience everything, the beauty, the makeup, the hair, but not to the point that one day, if you have to drop everything, it will destroy your life. This is my advice, because me sitting here, it's not that I don't enjoy it. I don't want to be like, oh, I don't put makeup, I don't enjoy it. I love it. But if something changes, would I be able to live and continue with my life? Yes. Even without the makeup, you know, and other luxurious things.
So, Alicia, where do you think the idea of a perfect body image comes from?
I think lots of it comes from media, in TV, magazines, social media, especially Instagram, I think, or the most popular Instagram or TikTok at the moment. I think that has lots to do with it, because you can see like some images are just like And the thing with the age, like I'm talking young girls, 18, 19, 20, and they already so concerned about the way they look, and they are beautiful naturally at that age. Obviously, you know, you're beautiful. So I think it's
why
has
do you
a
worry
lot
about-
like the pressure of, and I think it's a pressure. You put lots of pressure on women, on young women, on women in general, because if you look
Different to what the
magazines,
picture is.
even the magazines and social media, if you browse on Instagram and look all the girls and the body shape, the makeup, the hair, everything is tip top, and sometimes makes you wonder, wow, is real? And the thing is, it's just you have to keep yourself in check, not to fall in this illusion of being, you know, like, because to me is like there is no perfect. No one is perfect, and beauty is actually made from imperfections. So yeah, I think it's just nowadays lots has to do with the social media. But it's good to stay grounded, and you have to kind of, you know, sometimes it's good even to just withdraw yourself from maybe even looking at it, because it might get you a little obsessed. If you start comparing the images you've seen and then yourself, so you just have to keep your kind of self checked in and balance, not to take too much, because some people, they get really maybe just impacted too much, overlooking the images.
Even if they were happy with themselves before, when they look at that
Yeah,
image, they
and
think, oh, I don't look
compare,
like her, that means I'm not happy now.
Or then, you know, like you feel is older and you see someone 20, and then you're over your 30s, 40s, and then you're comparing. You might get a little depressed over things. So I think you just have to be real about everything, like yourself and the images, not to take seriously. I think you have to kind of have the balance of reality check. So I think it's a lot with the social media and media, even TV and magazines, social media especially.
Huge influence.
Huge influence, yes.
What does it mean for you feeling good and looking good?
Feeling good and looking good.
Yeah, what do you think comes first?
Actually, good question. What comes first? I think it comes how you feel inside. And then, you know, if you feel happy inside, it reflects on outside. Because you smile, yes, and smile makes you happy, and you're radiating, you know, like I feel, you know, I'm happy, I smile and I feel happy. You've got this happy vibe about you, and you're just radiating all the positive energy. So it's not like if you, let's say you wake up grumpy and then you put makeup on, you did your hair and everything and your nails, and you're still grumpy, but you look beautiful. So what is wrong? So I think it comes from inside. For me, it does. If I wake up happy, I feel happy. Even if I don't put too much makeup, I just put a little bit of mascara and lip gloss. That's my style, because I wear lots of sporty gear, so I don't overdo on makeup at all. I'm happy. It comes from inside. Beauty comes from inside, And so you don't have to think, oh, the more makeup I put, the more beautiful I am. It's not my motto. The less, sometimes it's more.
The less is more.
I don't know. That's how I think.
What makes you feel the most beautiful?
When I'm happy. It goes back to that question, when you feel, I think, the most beautiful, when I'm happy with myself, when I feel at peace with myself, when I go to sleep, and then I can chill in and then wake up next day, be fortunate to see the sunshine again, blue sky, I feel happy. And I feel beautiful. I think it's good to actually say it to yourself every morning when you wake up, even if you don't have a makeup on. You wake up and you have messy hair, and you just say in front of the mirror, anyway, I feel happy, I am still beautiful, I'm me, and that's it.
That's right.
Yes.
And straight away you start to feel it, right? As soon
You
as
start
say
to
it to yourself.
Yes, that's why that's what they say. Actually, if you say more yes, it makes you more positive.
Yeah.
And you vibe more positive vibes.
Even words make a big difference.
Yeah, and if someone says to you, "Can you help me with something?" and usually you say no to because you're rushing, or you say no in general. Just say yes once, and you can see the things will change for you, because it's actually, as Alexandra spoke before, exchange of energy.
That's right.
That's what I think. So
Exchange of positive energy
yes, it's always positive. What? No, it means no. It's kind of passive aggressive.
Yeah.
And yes, it's positive and it's happy. Yes, I like you. Yes, I smile. I'm happy. I see the sunshine. So yes, it's good.
Yeah, that's right. What is your favorite quote about being a woman?
Oh, favorite quote. I don't really have a favorite quote, and I know there is one quote very famous and most repeated and known by women. A girl should be two things, classy and fabulous, by Coco Chanel. And I do agree with it, but my quote is different. This is my own quote. That's what I think. And to me, the most beautiful woman is the woman who dressed in strength and loves with no fear. To me, it's the woman, fearless woman, strong and with no fear. That means she's able to achieve anything in life. You don't have any barriers. And it's not like Coco Chanel, okay, that quote, I love it. I'm not against it. But think about it. Two things, classy and fabulous. So this is again coming, maybe it's more relevant to the outer image, how you appear, how you look,
not about
what
how
you wear. And I'm talking about your inner strength. So I think, when you're strong and then you able to love people without fear, without being, fear of rejection or fear of what people think about you. When you are more vulnerable to people, I think the whole world is just changes and open to you. You might find new people on your life, but if you're not afraid of talking to people you don't know, like strangers, there's lots of possibilities. So I think that's so beautiful, and I love women like that. Actually, people in general like that. People, without fear, without any reservation, they open to others. They like to talk even if they don't know each other, meet new people and share their experiences. Yeah, so I really like that type of woman which is able to be strong and, even if she had lots of tough experiences and life wasn't easy and maybe she even, struggle, all different scenarios, and she's able to get up again and fight again, and she never gives up. She has the determination, and she's still able to give love to others.
Yeah. Yeah, she's not shut down.
Don't you think it's the most beautiful? Like she's still, even if she was hurt and even if she was in pain or rejected, whatever happened, she's still able to come back, and then she's still able to love people, open up to people.
Yeah.
So I think, but this is more of a inner side of, maybe not reflecting so much, but again, like the outer look. To me, all women are beautiful. We're all beautiful, all different way. Yeah, own way. We are all different shapes, different like body shape, different ethnicity, different eye color, different hair, different everything. But we are all so beautiful, each of us. So
that's right.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing your story with us. And
You're
it's great to have
welcome.
you in my chair.
I'm so happy to be here. Thank you for having me. It was amazing.
If you have an interesting story to share, we'd love for you to participate. You can email us on info@alexandrawalker.com, and that's Alexandra spelled with a KS, or visit our website alexandrawalker.com.